Myself, Group Captain Dr. Rajeev Mehajan. I am Scientist G and Advisor in Science and Engineering Research Board. It's a statutory body under a Parliament Act of Ministry of Science and Technology. Though I have been a fitness enthusiast for years together now, rather decades together, but my journey with Dare to Gear started about 2.5 years ago when I met Mr. Tarun, the man behind Dare to Gear, in one of the events at Lodi Garden. And after that, I have not looked back even for once, because the Dare to Gear, initially I started doing my running along with them. I did my first half marathon with Dare to Gear. That's something really wonderful actually which happened. After that, the next milestone which I achieved with them was some of the cyclist trips, the rides which I had with them. Wonderful people, wonderful team, and wonderful co-riders. And the latest in my bucket list came out courtesy Tarun was the track, the wonderful track which we did to Kheer Ganga. And this was exactly after 38 years of gap. Can you believe this? My last trek happened in that same area of Kheer Ganga that started from Shamshi, Kullu, Manali, Rohtang Pass and so on, roughly about 109 kilometers. In fact, the whole trip started with a bang where we had adequate information from Dare to Gear team, whether it is the itinerary we were supposed to carry along with, the items, the weather which is going to be around there, and there was a complete set of guidelines where nobody will feel uncomfortable after joining the trip. I'm actually a nature lover. I look forward to outside grooming of my body, my mind, whether it is the running, whether it is the riding, whether it is such kind of adventurous trips, and the kind of scenery, the kind of landscape which we came across the trip. It was really amazing. It really refreshed you, right? And the lesson which I drew from the complete trip when I came back home, and I was just pondering over that what was the biggest message which we got from this trip. And I think I will settle down on only one thing, that everything is possible in this world once you decide that you need to do it. I'm sure about one thing as far as Dare to Gear is concerned. Whether this is this specific trip to Kheer Ganga, whether my riding trips along with Dare to Gear, whether my running spirits which do not die, where I look forward to meeting my buddies, unknowns, knowns, new faces, new people. One thing is certain, that my association with Dare to Gear is going to remain throughout my life. And I repeat, throughout my life. I would like to go with Dare to Gear for such adventurous trips time and again whenever I get an opportunity. It was a great time I had in this whole trip of 3 days and 2 nights. Something impeccable, something extraordinary, something really adventurous, and something beyond words to explain.